Well, it is Sunday morning, opening weekend where I'm at in Florida, and I didn't get a quota permit, so I decided to come out to one of the management areas you don't need one at. And I hate this management area so bad. I usually don't say the names, but I'll tell you this one. This is Jumper Creek, and I dare you to come out here hunting. I've been tromping through a swamp, about knee-deep mud, since about half an hour before light, trying to get back to a higher area way back here. So far, I haven't seen a turkey track, haven't heard a turkey. So I'm gonna keep working back, and at least I'm out hunting, but I don't feel very optimistic about hunting here. I don't scout this area much at all. Haven't been here in a couple of years, but just wanted to get out in the woods, and not having a quota permit, my options were very limited. Well, I probably should have turned around a while ago, but I just keep going further back here. There's a place where this swamp kind of meets a pasture, it looks like. So I'm gonna try getting in that corner and doing some calling. But so far, I mean, it's all muddy. You'd see tracks. I haven't seen a single turkey track. I did jump a big boar. He stood up and started grunting and clicking his teeth at me. Had my shotgun ready just in case he charged, but he ended up moving on. But so far, that's the only sign of life I've seen. There's some deer poop right there, but no turkey sign, no gobbles, no tracks. I've only turkey hunted this area once before. It was, I don't know, at least 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. I came back here with my brother, Johnny, and right off the bat, we had 2 birds gobbling on the roost back in the swamp. And we didn't check the weather. There was a big front came through and got rained out. Birds shut up and didn't end up seeing anything. So that's my only experience back here. So I know 6-7 years ago there was a couple gobblers back here, but a lot has changed since then. I'm gonna keep pushing forward a little bit further and see if I can strike something up. But it's tough going, man. Everything's mucky, just digging in, sometimes up to the top of my boots. It's a nasty swamp back here. Shoot. This is miserable. But my plan is to find something to tell me there's been a turkey in the area, and just sit down and rest a little bit. So far, everything's just too muddy back here. There's private land that way, but that's drier, but everything on the public is just a mud pit. I don't think turkey could even walk through this, be sinking to their bodies in it. I'm just gonna try to keep going a little further, hopefully find something that is turkey habitat, and at least get a rest before I have to trek through this stuff back to my truck. I'll tell you what, this looks like a really good area. Just opened up, ground's firm. I'm about 100 yards off the property line over that way, and looks like a cow pasture on the map. Actually seen some cow tracks over here on the management area. See if I see any tracks. Walk around a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna sit down here and spend a little time chilling and calling. I'm in the right spot. I just had a hen come walking up on me while I was looking for a tree to get set up on. I think I'm gonna set up on that big oak tree right there. Yes. All right, there are turkeys here. I'm in the game now. All right, well, I'm set up here. I'm just gonna chill out. I know turkeys travel this. I had a hen walk right up to me as I was looking around. So, should be a gobbler in the air, I'd imagine. Gonna do a little bit of calling. But this looks like a real nice open corridor towards the cow pasture that's out there. Sit here a couple hours and see if something filters through. I've been sitting here for about 3.5 hours. It's just such a nice spot. I don't really feel like hiking back yet. I have seen a hen. I don't know if it's two different hens or the same hen twice, but there's been a hen popped up behind me a couple times. Just seems like a spot. If I sit long enough, I might have a gobbler come in on me. So see how much longer I can stay. Got quite a hike out of here. I'm kind of dreading that. But if I have a turkey on my back, it'll make it a little more bearable. Seem to be calling in more turkey vultures than turkeys. They kind of scared me. They just flew up and roosted on this tree right over me. So I wanted to talk a little bit about 3 different ways of going about killing a turkey on public land here in Florida. And the first way is to be really good at turkey hunting, to do your scouting, know where the turkeys are. A lot of times roosting turkeys the evening before your morning hunt, and being good at calling, knowing when to call and when not to call, and calling a turkey in using skill and experience. That's definitely the most rewarding way of killing a turkey. I'm not that great of a turkey hunter, in my opinion. I pretty much self-taught. Never really had anyone experienced to show me how to call and all that. And so I have called some turkeys in and killed some turkeys, but I don't consider myself an expert turkey hunter in that way. Another way is just to get lucky. I've killed some turkeys just using dumb luck. Biggest turkey I ever killed was I was just walking a logging road and looked over at the gallberries, and there was a turkey fan sticking up. First I thought it was somebody's decoy, and then it started moving, stuck its head up, and I shot big old gobbler. And I was just walking around, not even expecting to see a turkey or kill a turkey. So the second way is just being lucky. And then the third way is being patient and persistent. And this is how I've killed most of my turkeys on public land, is just finding a good spot, finding a spot where there's turkey sign, and then sitting tight. Even if you're not hearing anything, sitting tight and being patient. And sometimes just putting a bunch of hours on your butt against a tree is a really effective way of killing a turkey. It's not the most exciting, but it gets the job done. And so those are 3 different methods that I try to use to kill turkey. And I've gotten quite a few. I hope to get better and better at turkey hunting and have more of those experience where you're using your skill and calling one in and knowing when to call, when not to call, how to call. But until then, I'm going to be doing a lot of this, sitting down and being patient. And you really get to experience the woods. It's a beautiful day today. It's cool. I'm still wearing a jacket. It's about 2:30. Getting ready to get up and start trekking out here. One of the reasons I think I stayed so long today is the hike in here was so horrible. I just didn't feel like facing it again, walking through all that thick mud and through the swamp. So I'm gonna get at it and try to get back to the truck. All right, I'm making a note to myself, not going to forget it. Never hunt this area again. the spot I was at wasn't that bad, but getting there and getting back sucks. Well, success at Jumper Creek is surviving. I survived it back at the truck. I always forget how bad I hate this area until I come back and I remember. That hike was brutal. I can walk all day long. I don't mind walking, but trying to trudge through shin deep muck is no fun. Get all the spiders off me. Get driving home, go find some food.